Along the same lines of just bizarre statements from candidates, Joe Miller, who we talked at the top of the show about edging out Lisa Murkowski, incumbent in Alaska. Joan Heffington, who is running in Kansas, told us maybe about a month ago, that God is on the board of directors of the Honest Attorneys group that she's involved with. God is one of 3 board members. Well, Joe Miller said that to date, he also has relied extensively on the Lord to raise funds for his Senate run. And he actually said this in an email that he sent out to supporters the other day. Here's a quote. "So far, the Lord has always provided the money in this grassroots campaign, and this time God is going to use you to provide." He was inviting his supporters to a fundraiser where they're going to serve both Lewis water and soda. Really sounds like a party with that Joe Miller, does it not?
Will there be a DJ?
It doesn't say. There may not. And David Plouffe is refusing to rule out that somebody might actually run against Barack Obama in 2012. And he doesn't really say that it's going to happen, but he's very clearly not ruling it out. Now, I'm going to play this clip for you. Pay close attention to the actual language that he's using on this, because I think it's important. If you actually listen to the exact words he's saying, I think he's implying something very specific. Take a listen.
But what maybe President Clinton was referring to, do you envision a primary challenge from another Democrat in 2012 against this president?
Oh, I can't imagine that. And, we've got one election in front of us. It seemed like the last one just ended.
Right.
So there'll be time to talk about 2012.
But given who made that statement, can you rule out, based on actual information, that Secretary of State Clinton would not pursue the presidency again, would not challenge President Obama?
Listen, you saw this week, they're working so well together, working on Middle East peace, and it's a wonderful partnership. And, I think that was a really inspired choice by the president, and Secretary of State Clinton is just doing a remarkable job.
So is that a yes, no, or maybe?
Listen, they're a team, and a great team for America.
Okay, so you heard what was said there, right? They are a great team and a great team for America, and they're working well together. Now, you know what that implies to me. What about, for Barack Obama's reelection campaign, replacing Joe Biden with Hillary Clinton as Barack Obama's running mate, if they are such a great team?
You really think that's what they're considering?
It's not a novel idea that I'm bringing up. I'm not saying it's being actively considered, but it's been mentioned before that maybe Biden isn't going to stick around for the reelection campaign. They're such a great team. Even David Plouffe admits that. I don't know. What would you vote for that, Lewis?
Well, yeah, I guess I would.
Would you like Hillary?
But Biden leaving would be his own choice, is what you're saying.
Yeah, I mean, I can't imagine it would be the type of thing where they would set it up. Whether Biden is liked or not by this administration, it would be framed as Joe Biden wants to spend more time with his family, or whatever. Beau Biden is running for something and Joe's going to go help. Hillary Clinton is the natural fit to come on. I don't know. That's my sense. Now, if you haven't, speaking of Barack Obama and Joe Biden and the decisions that have been made, you may or may not have heard that Barack Obama will not be at Ground Zero for this 9/11 anniversary that's just a few days away. Some people are criticizing that, and a voicemail was left on our 24/7 voicemail line, which I know just about everybody watching knows is 219-2-DAVID-P, and a listener wants us to address exactly what's going on. So let me play it for you.
Hi, David and Lewis. I just wanted to say I discovered you guys just recently on YouTube, and your show is great. I always look forward to your podcast and videos on YouTube to give a different view of politics. I'm fairly new to politics, and you guys have really helped me understand it a little better and take a different perspective from guys like Sean Hannity, Bill O'Reilly, and guys of that nature. I just want to mention, maybe you can mention on your show tonight, that about the Ground Zero Mosque, it kind of ties in with President Barack Obama addressing the people on 9/11, the 9th year anniversary of the terrorist attacks. He's going to be speaking to a crowd at the Pentagon, and he's sending Joe Biden and his wife to some rally or something in New York when he should be here. That's what I think, as president, he should do that. That's the responsibility, to show that he knows something sensitive and something that people don't particularly agree with is happening in New York right now with the Ground Zero Mosque and Imam Faisal Abdul Rauf. So I hope you can use this during your show, maybe mention it. Thank you very much.
Okay. This phone call came from a New York city area code, so I believe that this is in fact a New Yorker. I don't agree that Barack Obama has to go to ground zero. I mean, so it is the ninth year anniversary since 9/11. How many years does the president have to go there?
But at the same time, how big a deal is it for the president to get on his Air Force One, go to New York, boom, it's done. It's easy. President can go anywhere he wants, anytime he wants.
Well, he's going to the Pentagon where a plane hit the Pentagon too, Lewis.
But come on, I mean, ground zero is where this really is all went down. It's the focal point.
Hey, I don't think that those that were at the Pentagon would say that. I don't think that those that were involved in some way in Flight 93.
So have Joe Biden speak at the Pentagon, have the president speak in New York.
I just don't get. So what about next year? Does Barack Obama
next
have
year
to
he
go?
definitely has to. That's 10 years.
Okay, what about the year after that?
Yeah, I'm not going to put like a timeline on it.
But so if
he's going to be speaking at all,
yeah,
with regards to the anniversary of the terrorist attack, I feel it should be in New York.
Listen, people are going to be referring on 9/11 for I don't know how many years to come.
I mean, come on, for his own good. For his own good. People would appreciate it more if he were there. A lot of people would, wouldn't they? I think just about anyone would.
Wouldn't then people be saying, you know, every year he goes to ground zero. What about the Pentagon? What about Flight 93?
Here, let me ask you this.
Okay.
If he changed his mind and went to New York to speak, would that annoy you?
At this point?
Would it? Would it really annoy you?
Listen, I don't care where he goes. That's the thing. If he's going to address 9/11 in an honest way, he could do it from wherever. If he changed now just because of criticism, it would annoy me, yeah.
Okay, well, I think he should be speaking in New York.
Think about it.
Obviously, he's not going to switch it now. But
think about the alternative, though. Well, he could add a stop. Think about the alternative. He goes to New York every single year since 9/11. He goes to ground zero every year. Mm-hmm. And then people start saying, you know what? He's never come to the Pentagon. What's going on? Wouldn't there be legitimacy to that complaint?
I don't think so.
Listen, I'm going to be completely honest. I kind of care about this, but you shouldn't really be feeling that strongly about where he goes. If he's speaking about it, he's speaking about it, and he's.
But this is also like the voicemail said.
Yeah.
With the 9/11 mosque.
Right.
You know, it's kind of. I feel like it's an important time for him to be doing this.
Well, then that's another whole can of worms.
The two are connected.
He's going to get asked about that inevitably if he goes there. Is he not?
Right,
I mean, of course, his handlers can make it so that the question doesn't get out. Midweek Politics is made possible in part by the Daily Hampshire Gazette and GazetteNet.com, connecting our communities with local news and information. National Priorities Project and Smith College Department of Government, hosting Congresswoman Donna Edwards on Sunday, October 3rd. More information at nationalpriorities.org. By DIF Design, specializing in custom business websites at difdesign.com. To find out more about underwriting Midweek Politics, visit midweekpolitics.com.